Hussein was startled and quickly dodged the boomerang. The boomerang's sharp edge cut into the rock behind him and burst into blue flames. *T. Hussein was stunned by the power of a primitive ghost butterfly boomerang. If he could get a mutant one, it would probably even be a great threat to sacred blood creatures. The shape of the boomerang was quite unique, and he must learn some special methods to use it. Hussein was very intrigued. There were ghost butterflies in the cave and he could easily gain a lot of beast soul boomerangs if he killed all he saw on his way. As for the danger, he was not worried at all. If he shot the arrows hidden in the underground river, he could make a dive whenever it seemed dangerous. And he also had his mutant black barracuda mount and did not need to swim and dive himself. The ghost flame butterflies could not harm him anyway. Well, I will go along the underground river and kill all the ghosts butterflies I see. Then I can exit from where I fell. If I encounter the black-feathered beasts again, maybe I could even get a few more flying beast souls to sell, thought Hussein, going up along the underground river. The sacred blood black-feathered beast king had actually taken him to a wonderland. Hussein killed numerous ghost butterflies, which could not cause him any damage at all. Although there was no meat, Hussein had harvested a lot of butterfly beast souls. In the end, he had gained 24 primitive ones and 7 mutant ones. There were indeed so many ghost butterflies in the cave that he had almost got tired of killing. Hussein had now walked for 7 days in the cave and still had not got back to the exit. In the beginning, he was using arrows, and later found that arrows were too slow. Then he put on his sacred blood armor and rushed in, slashing around with the chopper. Many would hit his armor or be cut by it instantaneously. When he could not take the heat, he would simply throw him in a river, and let the black barracuda carry him to the bottom of a river. After some rest, he would repeat the process. The process had been very satisfying, since it was the first time he got so many beast souls at once. Another flock of ghost butterflies flew over, and Hussein welcomed them waving his chopper. Ouch! In the blue flames, a ball of flame that was nearly purple burned on him. He uttered a piercing scream before jumping into the underground river. Like a rabbit, sacred blood creature ghost butterfly killed. Beast soul of sacred blood ghost butterfly gained. Meat inedible. When Hussein crawled out from the river, his armor was greatly damaged. Many parts were melted, bearing his charred flesh. The sacred blood armor no longer had lost all its prestige. Struggling to get up, Hussein took the armor back. It was lucky that the armor was not ruined completely and could recover over time. At the same time, Hussein was also glad that the armor had blocked most of the harm brought by the sacred blood ghost butterfly, which was very powerful. Since Hussein had gained the black beetle armor, he had not suffered so much as this time. He was burned badly all over. Had he been farther from the river or a bit slower than he was, he would have been burned into ash right now. Hussein still had some lingering fear. As his package was burned, he had nothing left, let alone medicine. Hussein had to use jade skin, hoping to ease his burn. He had to recover a little before he could leave the cave. Using jade skin, Hussein felt a coolness calming his burn and easing his pain. Originally, Hussein was worried that he might get an infection, which was the worst part of getting burned. However, his wounds were gradually scarring after he had practiced jade skin for a while. To his delight, Hasen had found all his wounds healing after using jade skin for a dozen hours. Jade skin is indeed extraordinary. I wonder where Zhu Longyan came from. Hasen had been paying attention to see if there were any prominent clans with the family name, Zhu. However, none of the large clans and demigods had that family name, leaving Hasen puzzled. Although his burns still looked scary, he felt fine. When he went back and rest, he would recover in time. Hasen did not dare to risk his life like this anymore. He had gained quite a lot of beast souls already, one of which was sacred blood and his first sacred blood weapon. It was a shame that it was one off. Even when hunting sacred blood creatures, Hasen would not use it easily. Hasen ignored those ghost butterflies and traveled underwater on the back of the mutant black barracuda. Once in a while, he would take a breath above the water, not daring to disturb the ghost butterflies. The ghost butterflies were countless like stars in the galaxy. If he were to kill them all, it would probably take him forever. Fortunately, Hasen had found where he and the Beast King fell at last. Before the butterflies noticed him, he summoned his purple-winged dragon wings, shape-shifted into Fairy Queen, and flew out. Ready to fight with the black-feathered beasts when he came out, Hasen had found none nearby, which was a relief. He could not use his sacred blood black beetle armor for a while in. He had given his other armor to Wang Mengmeng. It would be troublesome if he ran into the black-feathered beasts. Leaving Devil Desert safely, he hunted several creatures for food on his way, and then met Wang Mengmeng and others who came to look for him.